Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsome with reallifetrading.com. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Got the SPY on the board. This is the ETF for the S&P 500. So this was the first day that I started traveling. Hashtag Newsome travel indicator. Again, I am leaving the country next week. So SPY, a little bit of a gap down. This was a bearish gap and go. And the fact that we're taking out this support, even though we haven't closed below it yet. Again, not bearish. I'm not saying the market's going to roll over. Short term, however, we might be getting like, I don't know, a 2% pullback maybe, all the way to the 50. Wow. I think that would be actually healthy if that occurs. And today's gap on the SPY, a little bearish. So really what I'm doing right now is just waiting out most trades and seeing where a good buy spot will come in. Because this is a good rotation. Again, not really trading anything bearish unless it's a day trade. Just keep an eye out for some good pullback opportunities. This is the pullback. It's coming. It's here. It's ready. Start getting your plans prepared for what it is that you want to trade. Let's go look at some of the stocks that were requested for today. Get this pulled up. Here we go. Beautiful. Scroll up. ONCS was requested. Let's go look at ONCS. And this particular trade had a very nice gap on it. Bearish candle gapping up, huge gap up. Here's the weekly chart. And the weekly chart, you have this massive, massive candle. Now, this is a pretty cheap stock. If you zoom out, we're at all-time lows. So very, very speculative trade, of course. And what you'll notice is on this stock, we traded right into previous, it's an ugly color, previous old support, new resistance. And that's really what we're banging our head against right now, is that old support, new resistance. So on ticker symbol ONCS, down 6.3% right now. Expecting something like this. And again, if you're looking at buying the dip, we've bounced around $1.80 before. So feel free to keep an eye out on that particular price on ONCS. Here is another stock that was requested, JD.com. Hi, I'm JD with JD.com. Looking at it on the daily chart, we're actually at a support level as we speak. You had the Chris Hemsworth Hammer of Thor right here on the 27th of October. And that also kind of coincided with the 200 simple moving average. I actually like this candle. I like the location. And I was talking about this one just yesterday in our Tech Giant Tuesday program. If you're looking at it on the hourly chart, I could see some rationale to be bullish on JD.com, probably with a pullback at this point to about 39 with a stop, really down here about 37.50. So JD.com looks pretty good. I like the candle. I like this out of support level. Here's the weekly chart, and here's your exponential moving averages. And you got a nice little lower shadow. Now granted, it's in a distribution phase, but this is an old resistance, new support. Not saying it will work, but it could. Again, here's your long-term moving averages, and you're bouncing out the 200, so that looks, looks pretty good. So that's JD.com. Obviously, Apple, everyone want to chat about. So this was the drawing that I did the other day on Apple. Don't have anything bearish on it, but yesterday was a new black crow, which is a black candle that opens and closes below the prior day white candle's close. We got the first one right there. Here was the second one. And really what we're doing right now is we are retesting this retest gap. That is exactly what Apple is doing. So as we pull back, if I pull up the exponential moving averages, we're coming very closely into the 20. Here's the 5-minute chart on Apple today. Now, I did not day trade Apple today, but it did have a pretty decent retest, right? It was a black candle gapping down. So here's the initial move, here's the retest, and there's the rollover, right? You've seen me draw that pattern a time or two in the past. So that is Apple. That's the daily chart. Nice little gap, doing its thing, hanging out. Got the 170 put sale. Ray has that for expiring this Friday. So bottom line on Apple, this is at a bouncing location. It's at the 20, expecting tomorrow, Thursday, probably a small bullish candle to form. And then, we'll see if we bounce here. I'm not saying we will, but what I am saying is if you're looking at buying a bounce on Apple, this is a pretty good pullback location. Keep an eye out for a good candle, some volume, some gaps, something, and then just kind of play it accordingly. But overall, Apple could pull all the way back to about maybe 165. But even then, if it pulls back that level, I think that would be buyable as well. Alibaba today, very nice little candle. So I was talking about this one just the other day and tried to buy the bounce off the 20. As you can see, that didn't work. So trying it off the 50. The low of today, 176.74. Limit buy was 176.78. Hashtag holla at your boy. If you had signed up for Tech Giant Tuesday, which was yesterday in the afternoon swing trading room, you too saw me set that trade up. My buddy Mark in a bull put spread expiring this Friday. Niels is in a put sale. A lot of traders bullish on Baba. It's at the 50. We'll see if it bounces. The trend looks good. I like the volume, but of course, it'll depend a little bit on the overall market and the cues of what Alibaba ends up doing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me today. If you have the requests, get them in here because Friday is the last stock review until later because I will be in Iceland all of next week and on a little bit of a vacation. So, you all rock. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and I'll see you later in the next real life stock review. Bye.